What's up, everybody? This is the Beast NJ coming at you with some more Destiny gameplay. Today we're taking a look at the third and final class offered in the beta, the Hunter class. Now, I'm not sure if there's going to be any more classes down the line. They haven't said. As for right now, we have the three that I've shown you. We have the Hunter class, the Titan, and the Warlock. So the first thing you'll notice right off the bat is the Hunter class is probably the most different from the other two, excuse me. And it's much more sleek. There's no clunky armor. It has a lot sleeker look and feel, and you'll feel that in the gameplay. Well, you'll feel it when you play it. You'll feel that in the gameplay. So let's just jump right in. See, we'll pick a mission and we'll get into this right here. Now, I've unlocked just enough of hers to be able to show you all the differences between the three classes.
The Vanguard's reporting that Fallen are tearing into machines all over the Cosmodrome. I'm starting to think they aren't just looting the place. Whatever they're looking for, we should probably find it first. We're approaching the shore. The Fallen are using some sort of signal amplifiers.
Okay, so here we are. I jumped ahead through some cutscenes and some of the loading screens so we could just get into it here. And what we're doing, not that it really matters, because I don't want to spoil story things if you're not intending on playing the beta. But we're just trying to scan these amplifiers right up here. But my objective is to show you guys the different variations between classes here. So, as I said, the Hunter class moves quickly and more agile, and if you see just there, that's her jump. She has a double jump. It's not really that floaty jump or that boost jump that the Titan has. And she's also built for ranged attacks. You can get up close if you want, but I have found that she plays much better as a ranged precision-based character. I'm much more comfortable sniping. Now I'll show you another difference of hers. Her grenade is the incendiary grenade. It's like a frag grenade, but it gives off that fire damage, and they're going to take some damage over time with that. So, yeah, those are probably the biggest differences, I would say. I think the Hunter class, oh boy, he's right there. That's her melee as well. It's just a knife move. It's your standard knife melee. It's powerful, just as powerful as the others. Maybe a little bit less, but it is powerful. Who's shooting at me? Oh, you want some, Cybers? Get out of here.
Give me a second.
But she's very quick. She's very agile. And, I mean, mine is designed as a human. I'm playing as a human. But I feel like no matter which, race you design your character as, it feels much more like a human character, just using tech than anything else. So as soon as he finishes scanning this, okay. So I would say the Hunter class, and this doesn't mean it's better or worse. I think the Hunter class is easily the most different feeling out of the three classes. Going from a Warlock to the Titan really didn't feel like too extreme. There are differences, of course. Ooh, that was a nice shot. But oop, out of ammo. Time to get in there. Yeah, but the Hunter class just feels like extraordinarily different from the three. Now, as I said in the video showing off some Titan gameplay, I was going to try and determine which my favorite class to use was, and it's really hard to say. I've come to find I've spent a fair chunk of time with each class, and I just feel like they're all great for different things. It really depends on what your playstyle is, and it depends what you're trying to accomplish in the game. Here's some other players trying to get down to the same mission here. yeah, I mean, for the people who like to stay away and just kind of pick off enemies from afar, they're definitely going to feel better playing as a hunter. If you like to charge in there and just take out some dudes and run and gun, and especially if you play solo, you're going to want to play as a Titan. And then I'd say the Warlock is probably able to handle any situation. If I had to pick a favorite, gun to the head, I guess I'd have to say the Warlock. I just enjoy how different it is. It's more of like a magic-based kind of a class, and I always lean to those, as I've said in other videos. I always lean to those. That said, I do enjoy all three. I really enjoyed my time as a Titan. I will probably spend my first, big chunk of time with the full game at its release playing as a Titan, because I do tend to play games solo quite a bit. Not that I don't enjoy playing with friends, I've just always been kind of a single player kind of a guy. I do play with friends from time to time. I have had some time playing with friends in the game, and it is a lot of fun. You do accomplish a lot more playing as a team in Destiny, I will say. But you know what? The same problems occur as they do in any cooperative multiplayer game, which is you can't control other players that you're playing with, and like if you want to go get something done and everybody wants to do their own thing and this person wants to do that, and like it's hard to organize. It's hard to get everybody organized, and that's always been my biggest problem with playing multiplayer games with friends, is that like any more than 2 people, it's just tough getting everybody on the same page. Everybody has their own ideas and their own their own way of playing, and that's totally fine. That's what video games are all about. It's not for me, I don't think. I enjoy playing solo play, and I think I'll probably just be playing with one other player at a time anyway. For the most part. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, this might be the game that gets me on board with the more than that at a time, because I really enjoyed my time with this beta so far, and actually I had to jump on here really late. It's a Sunday night at the time I'm recording this. I had to jump on this really late because apparently they're taking this down on the PlayStation 4 for maintenance. Bombs away. Nice. And yeah, that's going to be down until for a couple of days. So I wanted to make sure I at least was able to get the what's it called, the Hunter class up here for you guys, like I said I would, before they took the beta down for its maintenance. But it'll be back up, and then I can finish up showing you guys the rest of the things they offer us in the beta. And who knows, maybe they'll offer some new things I can show you off by the time the beta comes back up. Get away from me. Get away from me, sir. But as you can see, the Hunter really is best from a distance. You don't want to get in there too close. You don't want to rush into battle. You're going to want to play from a distance. Even if it's a moderate distance, you'll do better. And I do prefer this type of loadout. I have the scout rifle. It's a marksman's rifle. It's very precise. And then I use my sniper as my secondary. Get away from me. Alright, time to show off the super move. Oh boy, we went down. Alright, I'll show the super move when we get back in there. The super move is very, very cool. It's just a little bit short, I feel like. Let's wait until we get to that big guy again, and we'll show that off. Yeah, I feel like the super move would be right on par with the Warlocks as well as the Titans if they just extended the time of use just a little bit more. Wow, that is hilarious. So we see that guy hanging off the garage door up there. That was pretty beautiful. Alright, let's pick this guy off. Alright, super move time. So, we get a golden gun. And here it is. It essentially disintegrates enemies. But see how quick? It's gone already. That fast. You get about 2 shots with it. You can disintegrate 2 enemies, 3 if you're quick. And then it's gone. And I feel like, I don't know. it needs a little bit of balance. It needs to be balanced a little bit. The ground pound that the Titan has seem to do a lot more damage in a lot shorter amount of time, as well as the I don't know what it's called, the Warlocks. I keep calling it a Kamehameha from Dragon Ball Z because that's the best way I feel I can describe it. But yeah, the Warlocks move, same thing. It does a lot of damage in the same amount of time. But it's cool. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. I guarantee you, I'm gonna really dig that. Oh Jesus God! I guarantee you, I'm really gonna dig that in the multiplayer modes, because there are multiplayer modes, as I had mentioned before. Yeah, I can see the golden gun being a better, more practical, rather, in multiplayer modes. Because if you're getting double teamed, then you can just whip out that golden gun and disintegrate 2 other players real fast. I mean, it's going to be a lot harder for them to get away from than, say, the ground pound and the Kamehameha thing. So let me just say, well, I'm going to wrap up here soon. I'm not going to finish this whole thing. I think we've taken a good enough look at the Hunter class. So let me just say, I was intrigued by the idea of Destiny when it was first announced. I was excited that Bungie was coming back with something new, something multi-platform. But, you know, I didn't really care that much. I was interested to see what they did. I wasn't expecting to be so gung-ho about it. But I gotta tell you guys, I mean, the amount of time I've spent with this, just the beta, not even the full game, I've just gotten a taste of what they have to offer in the last few days. And it's just, I don't know what to say. It's just really dug its hooks in me. And I'm really, really looking forward to getting my hands on the full product. I recommend you pre-order it. If you've been interested at all in what you've been seeing here the last few days over the weekend, yeah, get that $5 down on this game at least, because I mean, it just seems like there's going to be so much to do. All we've seen here is Russia on Earth. That's one planet, and one country on the planet. There's going to be much more when the full game comes out, and I can't even imagine the size this game is going to be. So I definitely think we're going to want to get that pre-order going. It just seems like it's going to be one of those games you get the most bang for your buck. And I'm really impressed with what they did. It shows that in this beta alone, they've been really doing work. They've really been listening to what gamers want, and it just feels like a really truly next-gen experience. And it's managing to sway my opinion on lots of things, such as multiplayer gaming, which I just said I'm not a huge fan of, and I'm beginning to really enjoy it in this game specifically. And it's changing the way I perceive first-person shooters. You know what? I didn't always like first-person shooters, but they've grown on me over the years, and I've played quite a few of them now. And man, this is doing for first-person shooters in my mind what Borderlands 2 did for first-person shooters to me, which is just changing up the formula and offering a fresh perspective. And it's letting gamers know that you know, not everything needs to be the same. This is an RPG, really. I would say this is an action RPG more than a first-person shooter, even though it's in first person's perspective. And I just really dig what Bungie's got going on. It's an altogether tight package. The soundtrack, the gameplay, the variation, the customization, the cooperative play, the competitive play. There's just a lot of game here, and we've only seen a very brief glimpse of it. So yeah, that's a look at the Hunter class, and I'm really excited to get my hands on more of this game, more of this beta. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed any of my content. I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. And again, thank you so much for watching. If you like, you can find me on Twitter at @thebeast_NJ. And until next time, guys, keep on gaming.